2019 question number 5. We are told solve the equations x plus 3y is equals to 13, x squared plus 3y is equals to 43. Now, because the second equation, the variables are squared, we cannot eliminate x directly or y directly. So what we do, we make x the subject of the first equation. So we can say that is our first equation, and this is our second equation. So you say x is equals to 13 minus 3y. We substitute this in 2. That is sub in 2. Then we have, instead of x now we write 13 minus 3y squared plus 3y squared is equals to 43. Now we have one unknown. When you expand this, you get this is 169 minus 78y plus 3y squared plus 3y squared is equals to 43. So this will give you, when you simplify, put the right terms together, you should be able to get, and simplify, you should be able to get y squared minus 13y plus 21 is equals to 0. That is a quadratic equation. So this means that when we solve this, we will be able to get the values of y. We use a quadratic formula, so we say y is equals to minus 13, that is that will give you 13 plus or minus the square root of minus 13 squared, that is minus 4. A is 1 and C is 21. All this is divided by 2 times 1. You know the quadratic formula. So once you work out that, then you should be able to get that simplify and work it out. Then you should be able to get x is equals to not x but y. Y is equals to 3.5 or 3. Now that we have the values of y and the values of the two values of x, then we can find x. So for example, x is equal, when it is 3.5, if you substitute in our first equation, y is 3.5, this will be 3 times 3.5, that will give you 10.5, and 10.5 you find that x will be 2.5, and when x is 3, y is 3, this will be 9. Take 9 to the other side, then you find x is equals to 4. So that is how we solve that equation, that we get x is equals to 3 when y is equals to 3.5, and x is equals to 2.5 when y is equals to 4. So that is how you work it out. Here I have not bothered a lot to work on it because I have shown you the formula. So it just you expand this, get the square root. For example, this is 169 minus, this will be 84, then divide by 2. I don't think that is a big problem because this is in quadratics, and you can be able to do that.